Good day to you. This training video is for all the funeral arrangement officers, and it has to do with the uploading of BB files to Google Drive. This video is just an introductory video to explain to you the processes, and then quite a number of small training videos will follow on this video. So please make sure that you do watch all of the videos before you start uploading these files to Google Drive. So what this means is, from now on, with immediate effect, you will no longer be emailing the complete BB file to the claims department. You, as the funeral arrangement officer, will from now on be responsible for uploading the complete BB file to Google Drive. And I will explain step by step how you need to do this. Before we get there, I just want you to understand the process that you need to follow in order to ensure that all the files are correctly uploaded to Google Drive. The first thing that you as the funeral arrangement officer needs to do when the family visits you is to obtain that bank statement as soon as possible. And then you also need to download the claim form. Because what you need to do is, as soon as you've received the bank statement, you need to send the bank statement together with the claim form to the claims department immediately, because this will allow them to start processing the funeral claim. So please, always focus on getting those two documents out to the claims department as soon as possible. Then you can print the funeral documents checklist for each customer. In other words, this is going to be the only hard copy document that you will have with you. You need to keep that checklist, and I will take you through this checklist in a while. You need to keep that checklist with you at your desk. There have been changes made on this checklist, and I will talk to you about that in a while. And then, as you have done in the past, you need to tick that checklist to indicate if all the documents have been received. And once you have received all the documents, you can then scan and upload the documents numbered in the same order as the checklist. I'll explain what that is all about, to the relevant customer folder on Google Drive. And once all the documents have been received, also remember that you need to sign that checklist, and that checklist must also be uploaded with all the documents to Google Drive to ensure that your BB file is complete. So let's just quickly look at the checklist. You'll see there has been a change made on this specific checklist. I will also explain to you where to access it. But first of all, for each and every family member that passed away, you will need to write in the body code, and then the deceased name and surname. And then as the family brings in the documents, you can then check this by putting a tick next to each document that you have received. If there are documents that are not applicable, for example, the IDR form, then you just write not applicable. Once you've received all the required documents, then you can put in your name, because you've compiled the BB file. You put in your signature as you have done in the past, as well as the date. Then you can take this, because remember it's a hard copy that's lying on your desk. You can then scan and then upload it to Google Drive. So as I mentioned, we're going to be making quite a number of videos, and these are the videos that I'm referring to. This is what the videos will address. The first thing is we will create a BB file folder on your computer. I'll show you the steps on how to do that so that you can save all your documents on your computer. And then you need to download the claim form from Google Drive. You need to scan and email the bank statement to your computer, and I'll show you how to scan and email any documents. Will work on this in the same process. And then also how to download and rename the documents that you've scanned and emailed to yourself. And then you will email the bank statement and claim form to the claims department. I will show you where to find the funeral checklist, and you need to print that checklist. And then very importantly, no longer will you be printing the documents from Paul 360. In other words, you will not be printing the membership policy document or the proof of payment. You are going to download it from Paul 360, and I'll show you how to do that. And then once you've received all the documents, you're going to upload all the BB file documentation to Google Drive. Just remember, very importantly, all the documents need to be uploaded to Google Drive at least 2 days before the funeral takes place. Otherwise, the claims department will not be able to process the claim on time. Thank you.